What's going down, everybody? It's Daryl, DWES Enterprise. Today we're out here in Redwood City, California, working on this building here, which is old as dirt. Just looks decent, but got some carpet cleaning to do. So they called us out because there's an odor, I guess, which the odor just smells old. But I just want to let y'all know, like, the way this is, I mean, you got so much dirt, dust, and everything all over the place, all over the walls, you know, up top. There's stuff everywhere. I mean, even like, you get odors from walls, from these chairs, drapery, carpet, all this stuff sitting here, all inside the ceiling, old pianos, the dust that's been accumulating, old carpet cleaning machines. Lift out. Okay. Anyway, so this is the carpet we'll be cleaning. We're kind of far from the van, so we're going to be using the end cap. But you can just see there's so much debris on the floor. And you probably can't see it. So we got that area, and then this area over here. This looks like something's going on in there. But to be honest, it just smells, like an older building. This is a museum, so I guess they just have a lot of old pieces in here. So we got that hallway area, this carpet here, and this carpet here. You guys can see it's pretty old as far as the carpet goes. Pretty dirty. And what they did, as far as from what I know, is they've been running a lot of fans, like just, getting airflow through here, but that ain't gonna help with odors. You gotta do a lot of things for odors, You got to remove the source, the dirt first, then you can actually handle things. So that's why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. Carpet is a very small part of odors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to vacuum everything first, get as thorough as possible. Then we have a deodorizer that will spray onto the carpet. And then we'll go ahead and end cap. Got a bunch of pads. Got more in the van, but we'll be using this orbital here and some products over there that will make it happen. It's DWES for life, y'all. a little seashell down by the seashore. All right, so here is what I got from just this room here. I did the edges, pretty much cleaned everything, or vacuumed at least. And then we got this one and this one over here that we'll do next. So you guys can see what it looks like over here. Whew. Man. I think the janitor just came over here. He was like, I think he's the one that does that, but he's like, are these chemicals, are they strong? I was like, what do you mean? Like odor-wise, or? And it's kind of hard to understand what he was saying. I was just like, it's not bad. I don't know. Anyway, we're about to vacuum this up, get as much as possible, and make it happen. Or actually, here, let me show y'all, since y'all like to see this crap. Hold up. So the superintendent that's on the job, he's like, is this a wet clean or is it a dry clean? And I was like, you know, because this is a VLM, very low moisture. So I just told him dry. And he was like, I used to clean, my dad owned a janitorial company. He's old and shit. My dad owned a janitorial company, and I used to clean for him. I used to, you know, run the wand and stuff. I'm like, okay. And he pretty much told me, like, what's the alternative of doing, since, you know, I can't get my van here, like, pretty far back. Like, it's more hose than I got. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, well, why even do it if it's not going to do anything? I'm like, we haven't had any problems before. And he goes, well, just spray down a lot of deodorizer. I think it's more so the smell versus it being clean. I'm like, man, shut your ass up. I thought I'd be feeling like saying to these people sometimes. Oh shit. So annoying. Like, I don't come over here and tell him how to do his superintendent job. It's DWES for life, y'all. All right, y'all. Pick that up. All right, y'all. So what I did is sprayed her down with a deodorizer. Let that sit for a second while I fill up my tank. On the back side of here, there's a little sink, so I'm gonna see if I can use that versus go to my van every time. But from what I could tell, it looks like they got a bunch of people that just keep coming in and out of the elevator right here. So I'm gonna save that area for, as far as, you know, doing the deodorizer and cleaning for last. We're gonna focus on this carpet over here first. And then we'll do the large area, kind of work our way out as we usually would. But yeah. I mean, it's smelling like deodorizer in here for sure. So the only thing, like I said, it's an old carpet. It's an old building. A lot of dust around here. You know, they probably should have tried ozone also, but they brought in these fans like, like that's gonna make the difference. Let me see if I can even make it. I didn't even think about that. I don't know how far this goes. Oh yeah, we good. We good. I'm gonna come back to y'all in a second. It's DWES for life, y'all. So yeah, so has a nice long hose for the attachment here for the sink, which is nice. Some of them don't even come out this long, out this far. Y'all can see the orbitals looking nice and brand new still. We've had this thing in February, it'll be 5 years. And we just used it. We got to use it this weekend actually. Today's Friday, so tomorrow we got to use it Friday and Saturday and Sunday for a strip and wax. We used it last weekend for the same thing and it was really bad. So I don't want to have, you know, wax on top of wax, dirt on top of dirt, so we got to clean it every weekend. It's going to be a 3-weekend job because they got to move stuff from one room to another. So it is what it is. Luckily, I told them it'll be 2 to 3 weeks, and we kind of figured that we can do it in 2 weeks, 2 weekends. But they're like, hey, we can't move everything. So we're going to definitely need that 3rd weekend, which, you know, Thanksgiving's coming, so we got a lot of things to do, but it's fine. We'll make it happen. We got a quinceañera to go to next weekend, which I told him I'll try to take Saturday off. Or I was taking that Saturday off and I'll finish, oops, snaps. I'll finish the one room that they needed on last Sunday, but they said they need more room, or they don't have room, so it's going to be more than one room that they need done on that day, because I don't know the order of operations on how this is gonna these videos are gonna come out, but I'm gonna start posting again, man. It just feels good to get away and not have to post videos. I really haven't even been uploading any videos, to be honest. I mean, recording. This is like the first, oh snaps, first carpet video in a long time. I did record the VCT, but yeah, Anyway, let me set this up and I'll come back to y'all. I think they have a bug issue down here or something. They got a whole bunch of bait stations. I mean bug. Rat. I'm sorry. I should have took pictures. I didn't even take pictures. That's how bad I haven't even been taking pictures, man. See that they got bugs on the bugs and rat doo-doo on the rat trap. That'll dry, don't worry. It's just cardboard. And I just fixed my OP, my orbital machine, because I used to have to keep flicking the switch to get it to work. That was like the first symptoms, and then we were using it over, and it's been a while too. It's been a little bit of time, and we were using it over the weekend for that strip and wax, and as I was using it, it just stopped working. I'm gonna snip that actually, so gotta relax. I know some of y'all are looking at it. But yeah, so I asked a while back, you know, why do I have to keep flicking the switch to get it to start? And in the group they told me it's probably the starter capacitor. So I changed it and nothing. It didn't even work. Still the same thing. So I was like, what else could it be? And it ended up being the other capacitor, which is the running capacitor, which stores energy, stores the electricity, that way it can keep going. So the funny thing is, if I would have got the capacitor from Mighty, it would have been $50 each. But they didn't have the running capacitor, so I just went to Granger and bought both of them for $25. People wild, man. The way they be having these prices. This DWES for life, y'all. I think that went away. Let's see. Yes, sir. Stay away from that. Mess around and be a real relic that they want to keep on the floor. And then say I owe them some bread. Remember those ripples, this carpet was already loose. I ain't do it, man. I already sprayed over there, the deodorizer. Looking good. So the janitor just came over here, and everybody's clearing their throat because of the deodorizer, or at least he is, and he's saying it's strong. And he goes, how long for it to smell like that? I said, man, a few days it'll neutralize. That's what it does. It doesn't smell like this all day, like forever. So supposedly somebody had an odor situation with odor, and that's why we're here, right? So it is what it is. You got to give it some time to die down, and it will neutralize. So the stuff you're seeing is from me going back and forth, going in and out. This right here is some wear from coming out that door. You can see that this is the only door with a handle. So most people probably come over here, so you can kind of see their traffic. But it should, once it's dry, and I haven't cut these yet, but matter of fact, the janitor should be doing that. But once it's dry, it'll lighten up and all kind of blend in together. Same thing kind of what you see here. A whole bunch of different variations in the carpet. So, and he said that the kids come down here, so I'm like, well, I don't think the kids were the ones complaining, saying that they have, from what I heard when I got the call, is somebody who works in the museum that's down here smells an odor, and they have like I don't know. So, they have some reaction like where they be coughing and stuff. So they want to get rid of that odor. So, that's why I was bringing up all this dust. All the place is old. There's always going to be an old odor to a old building, unless you're going through wall washing. I mean, look. You have dust all over the place. Those are your odors that you're getting where it smells old. So me just doing this to the carpet, to be honest, is not going to do much. Look, it's a book. It's a room of books. This is a library. So it has a bunch of stuff that they probably never really get a chance to touch. And not knocking dude, but that little machine he's using is probably making the process even worse. And that doesn't smell the best. I opened it and smelled it. Anyway, let me finish this. Somebody's coming now. I can't let these fools trip. So that's the biggest thing, is allowing this to dry, allowing the deodorizer to neutralize, excuse me, and then they can go about their business. Once it neutralizes, the carpet should smell like nothing. So that's kind of what we're working with. There he goes again, coughing, clearing his throat. That's what I mean to say, not coughing, but it is what it is. So anyway, let's get in there, man. It's DWES for life. All right, y'all, so we're all done. I'm just gotta pick up my stuff. We didn't do this. He didn't really point this out. I'm assuming because it's probably like a holding area. Who remembers those? We used to have those in school. Dang. In the library. Oh yeah, duh, I should be showing y'all the carpet. So all of this. A couple little things here and there, like you can kind of see what's going on. Looks like they had something that just... So I stopped like there. So, but not bad. A lady came down here and she was like, wow, it smells great. It smells way better than it did. It smelled old. Now it smells good. I said, somebody was saying that it's too strong. She goes, no, it's perfect. And then the guy came again, coughing or clearing his throat. So it's only him, actually, the janitor, complaining. So if we look at this side, you see that, you know, there's a wrinkle there, which is, those were there before, and then we have it over here. So it is what it is on that. It's just kind of how it was. The air filtration guy came through. He's taking his stuff out. But other than that, man, I want to empty this. Other than that, we're done. He was saying that the place is super old. The HVAC guy, and he goes, he's been doing this place for 6 years. And he goes, he's never heard anything down here, because we were talking about kind of like place kind of being haunted or whatever, because it's just super old. And he's like, I really don't believe in that like that, but he goes, one day, you know, I was here early in the morning, and it was, you know, it's pretty dark down here. He goes, I was working up there, and it's, you know, pretty dark. And he said he heard somebody say hello, you know, behind him. So he was like, hey, hi. And he turned around and there was nobody there. But he said he heard it like clear as day. And there's nobody here. But he thought somebody like just came in. So it's wild. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. The great Paul Mooney. If y'all don't know Paul Mooney, Google him. But he's done all the stuff for like Richard Pryor, Chappelle, In Living Color. He actually invented Homie the Clown. And he says, he goes, white people, there's no such thing as ghosts. Because if there was, slavery, slaves would come back and whoop y'all ass. Oh, man. All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. Remember that. But it's just funny. All fun. It's DWES for life, y'all. Peace.